A shadow is coming. We must prepare. Welcome back to Elden Ring DLC prep. We got all our daggers. Well, there's still more daggers we could add to the party here. We've got the Mimic tier, which could mimic all our daggers. If we want more actual black blades, we gotta go to the top. In a literal sense, the top up here. Go to the Every Channel. Moonlight Altar. Yep, that one's at the top. That's the side we want to be on. Going to go fight Electrum, something like that. See how this goes. Could be an issue. There is plenty of danger to be had fighting assassins. We should know. We are assassins. Or whatever. Make our way to the northwest here. In some fashion. I need to go down here. Be the safer path. That's alright. All these different puzzles and things we could do too if we wanted to. For all the various towers and things. Is that required for opening this? It's required for something. I'll find out. Looks alright. Ringleaders, Ever Jail. Oh, come. Let us get buffs going here. Going to be good to have, obviously. Alright. Gonna be all fancy. Daggers versus daggers. Ow. We're currently dying. Stamina. Getting to where we can avoid that would be preferable, obviously. Get some hyper armor on some of those attacks. There's that. We definitely can't rely on staggering being a thing. A little bit of burning. Yeah. We should fight with the black iron. Whee! You would be out of range. I'm also out of range though, so. Who really? The leader of the Black Knives. That is the question. What's that? Whee! I think we'll go with the Black Knife here. Why not? I think it worked pretty fine. Gives us plenty of hyper armor ourselves here, which does have its benefits. Black Knife versus Black Knife. Very thematic and appropriate, I would say. We'll grab our 53 runes here. Very important. Golden Vow still helps a little bit for defenses. Even if it's not exactly what we need at all times. Right off the bat. And jumping up in the air also sometimes just lets us dodge the attacks, which is hilarious. Doesn't even try to dodge it. It's pretty wild. Whee! Oh, heal there. A fine trade. Hey, dodge that one. Now we don't have enough cerulean. Slightly unfortunate. We have a few more hits here. Burn a bit. This definitely has more stagger too. It does have its benefits. Quite effective. Quite effective. It doesn't even try dodging. It's hilarious. Let's see if finish this. Now. Trying to die here. There you go. Like so, Black Knife. Defeat. Black Knife Tish. And 80,000 runes. Also pretty good. We just sample that. Probably. That's all we need to do here. Let's get that upgraded. A very effective addition to the team. Not that we've used summons yet, but we totally could. Just over in here.
I see.
Yeah, things are not doing great so far. Black Knife Tish. Yeah, spent most of the runes for this. 9 and for it 10. If you have all the glove warts, you just use all the runes you get from them to upgrade the spirit. That's pretty good. Let's let a fully leveled Tish just go absolutely crazy at the gate front here. I'm sure they can do just fine. We'll need to put the calling thing here. We have that. Spirit. Bell. I guess it's just these guys. Summons. How do we do this again? I haven't needed to summon anything. Like little bell. There's the ashes. Summons the spirit of something. We definitely talked to... There's Spirit Calling Bell. Let's summon spirits of Spirit from Ashen items. So we just went to... FP cost. Do I have enough FP? That would be a concern. How much FP do we have then? 121. And to summon Tisha was 132. That's gonna be a few levels then. Really worth it? Probably not. Want it anyways, though. We're gonna get it. Yeah, 132. The Mimic tier is just health, which is a whole separate system. 132 FP. Okay. How many levels that's gonna be? I can't see how much more mine would give us. This at least gives a few. Do we have enough any... Which is for a level up? 95,000? Any big runes in here? No, 12,000. I guess we could... I mean, at 90,000 we kind of need actual high-level boss fights. Or just farming, I guess. It's also an option. A little longbow. All kinds of arrows here. I suppose we can farm a little bit. Probably still the best place here. We've kind of, besides going... Well, we got like Melania and burn the capital to get access to all those guys. Ash. That's pretty much our choices here, as far as bosses with large room counts at this stage. In the tree. There we go. Prefer not to have to aim every time. Should be something we can do about that. This is sometimes walk further, sometimes it doesn't. Take a lot of damage when they fall down there. My goodness. Yeah, this might be a multiple levels kind of situation here. All that counts as tree there. That makes a lot of sense. Knee poke. We do what we can. Yeah. Yeah. Stay more over this way. That's the tree again. It's hilarious that it just jumps off the cliff. Not complaining though. It's too far that way. By the time the arrow gets there, the bird's already walked away slightly. Well, that doesn't help. There's some area there that isn't branches, I guess. Works enough, I guess. That's okay. Good lead in the shot there. Beautiful stuff. One more, we should be good. You can at least get an idea of how much more we're going to need to farm. There's somebody else shooting. Technically, we could also use a larval tier. Move some levels around. I'm fine with just getting more here. It gives us 5 more. We need to have 132 at least. So probably 2 more levels here. Things are looking correctly. And just having more FP is not a bad idea. You would start walking back. 1 damage. Maximum range. If we get a gold eye spawn, that'd be great. So let's give 5 times as many runes. It's a wild amount. When you're already getting 11,000 each time. Is that not to jump? Where are you going? Okay, fine. You don't have to. I just appreciate it if you would cooperate here. Part of this isn't a tree. Okay. Whee! Wild. I don't know if we really want to get the Ashen Capital before the DLC. We totally could. Feels like there is. It feels like there'd be a really good chance that there's not going to be any actual like connections or requirements. The only real requirements, as far as I'm aware, are defeat Moog and Radon. So in theory, you could do anything, or also nothing. There's all this kind of tree. Get the bird. with. Whether or not it's like in the past or in the future or parallel universe or where are you going? Just turning around. Jump off a cliff. Wouldn't want to. I mean, there's every possibility it already would have messed up a storyline by doing the things we've already done that are beyond just Moog and Radahn. But Moog is ostensibly a very late game boss. It's probably fine. Just shoot through. There you go. Just dodging twigs and stuff. What a mess. Just a few more runes here. Could just not really try very hard and just fire off shots until it eventually hits. That'll also be slower though, so yeah. Another 5 here. We need one more level, which we can accomplish with just a few more bird shots. Nice. I don't know what percentage the gold-eyed bonus runes guys are. Not too common, doesn't seem. Well, this is fine. We definitely have had worse grinding sessions. So picky. Headshot. Man. There's only so many runes to be had from fighting bosses. Especially if we're not going to Ashen Capital. Because there's, like, the best ones there. Malekith, Gideon, Porlu, Elden Beast. Lots and lots of runes at the end of the game, essentially. And also Melania, but that is a whole separate situation. We'll see how the DLC scaling stuff goes. There was some talk of some kind of balancing in the DLC itself, so you wouldn't be just going in full power or something, which could be interesting. Some kind of unlock potential by getting something in there. Have a percentage of your given power, or maximum amount, some description. Yeah, we'll see. Overall, pretty satisfied with the build here. Not that we can really call it a build. I got very minimal bonuses in the actual attack stats, and just various breakpoints and stuff. And I used daggers, which has worked well so far. Level up. Plenty. Also gives us some other kinds of resistances, but nothing super important. We just needed 100,000 still. Okay. A lot of work. So now we have the required amount. Just need to be in a spot where we can somehow. Gate front. Always a good spot. I suppose we could poke into Melania. Probably don't want to defeat Melania right now. Really see how it goes. Just to be amusing. I'd like to ring your horn here. Alright, Tish. Good hit there. You did. We got the Black Flame magic. Don't watch the fight. That's not bothering me. Just flying around the battlefield, kicking everybody's butt. Which, I mean, it's to be expected. These guys aren't high level at all. Very agile. Very cool. And run right here. Take him down. Very effective. Stuck in a corner now. Nope, they're going. There you go. So yeah. Black knives. And good times. Oh, they're going. Take somebody else down. It's good to me. Alright. Melania. Let's just give it a poke. I'm sure it's gonna go great. Fruits. We have to be aware we spend the entire cerulean flask, essentially. Flasks. Okay, one more here. There's still obviously the problem of the attack. You know. Blade of Nikolai. Never known defeat. So let's start. All over here. Tish, where are you at? Wasted us early in there. It's alright. Some of that. Oh, don't attack me. Don't appreciate that one bit. Just do all that healing. It's obviously not ideal. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, the healing off of any hits is definitely not ideal. Oh, we're too far away here. Just need to kind of combo down. was better than expected, honestly. Alright, heal. The amount of healing Melania gets back. Yeah.
Blade of Nicola.
That lifesteal is absolutely wild stuff. Always an interesting time. It's definitely the question whether or not works in our favor. The ability to start, not under attack, does have its advantages here too. He's going right at it. Alright. And more burden for you. Well, you missed. How's that feel? Oh, that's a good save. Are you about to kill Melania? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm fine with that. Yeah. See, we don't have another dagger on. That's not helping. Alright. Okay. Tish is dead.
Your strength.
But so's Melania. Yeah.
Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord.
That worked pretty well. Oh, I knew it was Great Rune. Yeah.
Dear Nicola. Oh, dearest Nicola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Yeah, pretty easy. When it works, it works. My goodness. Get the... Is that grace in here or anything? There it is. I'm sure talking to Mikola after we've killed Melania is gonna go just fine. Let's get some levels. Why not? More endurance. I don't have like what we're trying to get to here or anything. Just more levels. More defenses too. That's something. wield more daggers. Or something. Or just more armor when we want to. Kind of close to another level here, too. 108? So you're like 32,000. That's 25. 37. Something around there. Yeah. Another level. Why not? Well, a little more turns. Get to 20. Nice round number. Good look into wielding heavier armor with that then. Stuff that still looks good with it, the set though. What other kind of hoods and stuff we got? There's not too many options, unfortunately. It's cavalry helm? Not really. The Black Knife armor gives us the quietness. That's Knight's cavalry set look with it. Yeah, not great. Malformed dragon. Eh. Definitely not. Definitely not. Can't just go full tanky either. The whole scaly looking set here definitely makes it more difficult to match with stuff. It's really not that color. Definitely a different look, unfortunately. It's definitely a lot darker. It's more golden. Maybe a dark assassin. Still nimble. Nice cavalry assassin. It's got a good look to it. Does make us less the look we're really going for. It's an option though. It's an option. Technically the Black Knife hood goes with the better, but then we see our face. It's not ideal. Black Knife set. Fashion over function a little bit here. Now the hood itself is a slightly different shade, unfortunately. This has the whole ethereal look to the hood too. We're not normally looking at our face though, so it's probably fine. The other guys get same look here. Here's the bloom here. We can still do some stuff with this too. That's fine. We got the altered garments. I don't think we can really do too much with that. We can take off pieces of these. Take off the robes. So take the robe off of the round cloak here. We can take off the hood for this. That's no good. Gotta have the little cape going on. Equipment-wise, we could equip more daggers. We got a lot of leeway here. What's like the heaviest daggers? 2, 3, the Wakizashi. 3.5 for the Tsukita. We can definitely easily equip 2 more of those. We're not even using like any of the be able to wield more weight ones. And I guess the Erdtree's Favor does give more equip load. We're not like using the Jar Talisman or anything. Alright. I call that pretty good. Could we have tried defeating Melania? Only ourselves? Yeah, maybe. I'm not too worried about it. I put all those levels in to be able to summon Tish, so I'd say it's worth it. I don't feel like they would block out large parts of the DLC because you completed other things first. I guess we'll find out. It'll still be completable to some extent, and maybe we'll never even know until we finish everything and then go watch actual videos of it. Oh yeah. Once we got all this extra space to play with, then we're going to actually look to see if there's any other armors that would look nice with the black knife set. Maybe if just in the legs department. It would need to be heavier, obviously. And also more of a silvery color. These are just a bit too dark. The other one's a bit too light. It's already kind of a medium-ish. And then also look into all the daggers and what we want to do with all those. We got a magic dagger, a rot dagger. So kind of want a poison dagger, a lightning dagger, all that kind of stuff. We got a holy dagger here. One of these. This one. Blade of Calling. This one's a magic dagger. I guess this is a magic dagger, and this one's also a magic dagger. So we already have the 2 magic daggers. Those are in control. We got rot dagger. So we want to choose poison dagger, like a lightning dagger. I don't think we can get a sleep dagger. That'd be nice. Some fire daggers, maybe. We got options. And also the options of what Ashes of War we want to put on them. Because we got plenty of FP to play with too. So that should be nice. Next time. Goodbye.